Actually, Professor, we merely called you here to say, surprise.
Oh, happy birthday.
You can judge a man by the company he keeps. So here's the professor's oldest friend, a grotesque stinking lobster.
Now, I'm not saying Professor Farnsworth is old, but if you consider his age, he's likely to die soon.
Hubert J. Farnsworth was born April 9th, 2851. In New York's, after 14 years of graduate school, Farnsworth settled into the glamorous life of a scientist, where he created the first robot capable of qualifying for a boat loan.
What a pleasure it is to see my lifetime of accomplishment summed up in a 3-minute film.
When you turn 160, robots from the Sunset Squad take you to a mysterious planet, and you never return.
My research and my fabulous fortune. By God, that's it! I've got to name a successor.
Professor's been in his lab for days.
I hope he didn't die, unless he left a note naming me his successor. Then I hope he did die.
Kingston rules. 2 men go down, 1 come up.
I have a very dramatic announcement, so anyone with a weak heart should leave now. Goodbye. My closest living relative...
Oh, yeah.
My clone, Hubert Farnsworth. I began the cloning process by removing some skin cells from one of the shapelier growths on my back.
What? You've never seen a genius's wiener before?
No. Well, once in the park.
Bending robot around here anyway. What possible use do we have for you?
Me no speak of the English.
Dr. Zoidberg, do you even have a medical degree?
I lost it in a volcano.
Oh, Hubert, come in here. I have something amazing to show you.
What is it? A competent employee?
The half-finished inventions you'll spend your life finishing.
I didn't realize you were the inventor of the junk heap. Don't you have any worthwhile inventions?
Why, certainly. Step over here. And what makes my engines truly remarkable is the afterburner, which delivers 200% fuel efficiency.
Your explanations are pure weapons-grade balonium. It's all impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's Elzar, the TV chef! Oh, kill me now, people!
I don't want to be an inventor. I want to be something useful, like a teacher's aide or a prison guard.
You folks still doing all right? Oh, yes, Elzar. Good, because it turns out I forgot to cook that chicken.
You see, I've been lying about my age. I'm not actually 150. I'm 160. I've alerted the Sunset Squad robots to take me away.
Oh.
We've got to get him back.
Impossible. No one knows where they take those old geezers.
Nothing is impossible.
If the smelloscope can pick up the professor's odor, we may have a chance to save him. Mothballs! Letters to the editor! It's the professor!
To the flying machine!
There it is! The near Death Star! You'll have to dress up like a 160-year-old man.
I'm on it.
We don't even have a sample of the professor's DNA.
I think I know where to get some.
Your Medicare dollars at work.
Halt! Identify this guest.
We only needed 1 cell.
Yeah, keep the change, buddy.
Stupid robot.
7152 Maple Drive.
Sounds nice.
Prepare to be surprised.
So this is where they stick old people. It's horrific.
At least it keeps them from driving.
Try shocking him.
Your social security check is late!
Nothing is impossible. I understand how the engines work now. It came to me in a dream.
I'm as spry as a 140-year-old. See? I only broke 1 ankle. All day long, we'd play bingo, eat oatmeal, and wait for our children to call.
Dad, when I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Oh, don't worry, son. You will.
Probably. What is it?
I've created a simulation of the entire universe. Good news, everyone. We've got a delivery. Woohoo!
Bite my shiny middle pixel.
Amy
Schmobviously.
and the rest. My Synchrotron uses more electricity than 100 bug zappers.
Listen up, Threeple. Today, you'll be delivering this package to Space Italy.
Space Italy, or the Robot Planet, or Dr. Zoidberg. Preposterous.
You delivering that package, Bender?
Up all those steps? No grazie. I'll just chuck it in the Trevi Fountain for good luck.
I tell you, this Planet Express company is a real two-bit operation, eh?
More like 3.
Michelangelo's David. So lifelike. I just can't understand how it doesn't fall down. Bender, give us a little privacy.
We think we're real. Couldn't our universe also be a simulation?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
That's travel outward gradually, at a fixed speed.
Like the speed of light in our universe?
Right.
My last $5 on cup number 1. In fact, make it my last $10.
So your programming shortcut is like quantum mechanics in our world?
Exactly like that.
Imagine how awful it would be to find out your whole personality was just simulated, like Bender's.
You just ruined my life. My big fat fake life. Ah!
Ow! I'm bleeding.
Show off.
There, Bender.
It's time to shut it down.
But you can't just turn them off. That would be like turning me off.
The plug is stuck. Or maybe I'm just extraordinarily weak.
That is a possibility.
My first leap missed by a mile, so I leapt again. But I never stopped screaming for a second, and I'll turn on the TV to drown out any distracting noises.
That orange guy sure is dumb.
These innocent bit bags may be artificial.
Professor, I think Bender might be right.
No, you don't.
Now the feet.
Forget the feet.
Here you go, hon.
Keep the change, Toots.
Ow! I barely make any effort to keep myself alive.
Professor!
And you'll never let them know they're not real.
I really don't think there's any possible... Eureka! Sunday afternoon when suddenly it hit me. A new source of electricity. The main New York sewer line runs directly under Planet Express. Free, clean power.
Clean?
Oh my, no.
A simulation? Within a simulation? Where does it all end?
Hopefully there.
What if our laws of physics are just the computer code of some big, brilliant professor playing God up?
Yes.
Oh, nothing. I just had a loogie in my throat.
It appears 2 black holes just collided in there. Can you imagine how complex that computation is? Double doubt it.
If our universe is a simulation, then it's running on some kind of computer, right? Probably stuff would pixelate and look weird.
The laws of physics would fail.
What if we intentionally caused a magnetar to collapse? Then we could just watch and see if the universe glitches out.
Let's put it to a vote. Who here wants to test if we're living in a simulation? My half-baked software absolutely will not be able to simulate a collapsing magnetar. There'll be no hiding the truth when they see that magnetar glitching out like a big flaming ball of Microsoft Word. Since you're basically just software in a greasy wad of aluminum foil, he'd be pushed through to the sub-simulation.
And that, Bender?
It's Bender's all the way down.
I don't want to live in a world where I'm less real than everyone else. Those are my people in there, in Baloney Town.
Or you might die.
Goodbye, precious friends and co-workers.
I'll get a brew. Be safe at this distance. Even if, God forbid, we're real.
Then it's time to put reality to the test.
Begin monopole bombardment.
Probably a bad clam.
I think I'm gonna reboot. Guys, I have something to tell you. and it'll be the hardest bad news I've ever had the pleasure of delivering.
I'm sorry, buddy. I know you can't hear me, but we tried our best. At least you got to go out with dignity. How did you possibly manage to come back?
Don't be rude, Professor. Bender was speaking first.
I made the change you suggested, Bender. Although it took a lot of toilet time, they'll never notice any difference. But while they live out 1 second of their lives... Planet Express crew, report to headquarters immediately. Repeat what I just said, immediately.
Thanks, dear. Off to work.
We're being eaten by a giant spider!
There's no time for that. The professor needs us.
Feast your eyes on our amazing new soda machine!
One more slurm.
I hope you're proud of yourself, Bev. You've turned this perfectly worthless loser into an addict.
Let me switch off this weird light.
Ow! Scram, Shiny. Ah! All right, how we feeling?
Hot.
Hey! Ooh, I'm so scared, no arms. Ooh. Yee. Ah. Oh. Interesting.
You okay, man? I think your soda water broke.
Wait, no he isn't. He looks like Bender.
Mama, thirsty. Hang on, Dumpling. My milk's coming in.
Come on, everyone. Let's take Bender to the Teen Center to learn about the bots and the bees. Since factories can't manufacture enough robots to meet demand, robots can also reproduce by mating. As Gerald's antenna uploads a binary file to Francine's internal drive.
Oh, I can't believe I made a kid. I'm not ready. There's so much of the world I haven't stolen yet.
You're absolutely horrible in every way.
You're sweet, Leela. Now take your kid and hit the soup line.
Oh, no, you don't, mister. He's all yours, Pappy.
Hey, well, you can't leave. What? If I wasn't such a great dad, I'd grab his ugly little neck and... I'm gonna call him Ben. After the first half of me, Bender. That's my bastard! Okay, now you.
My mommy had no arms. Does that mean I can never be a Bender?
Well, sure you can.
Today marks young Ben's 13th day of being left on continuously.
I'd like to thank the preacher bot for the introduction and also for not circumcising me again. Am I right?
Don't look at me!
And someday, if my dreams come true, I'll be a Bender just like him.
It's okay, son. Mama's here now.
Daddy, don't let her take me!
Get your lap!
It's genuine.
Oh! That doesn't prove I'm an unfit parent.
That's it, Fry. For a guy who's not too bright, you're too damn bright.
Psst! Quit whimpering or you don't get kidnapped.
Dad! What's gonna happen to us now, Dad?
Well, I reckon we'll just sit around this campfire a while.
But then what?
I can't outrun a hovercopter, but I can outbend it. Let's outrun it. There's a dam.
Yeah, this ain't gonna happen.
Is that even necessary?
I promise things will be different, son. From now on, I'm chaining you to a radiator.
It's another soda baby.
Oh, damn.
Long as I got a baby to neglect, I'm happy.
Should we call child services?
Nah, let's just get out of here.
All I ever wanted was to go to Bending State Santa Cruz. But that's never gonna happen.
I'd sacrifice any four of you if it would help him bend even a little.
There is one way. He'd be able to bend, but he'd lose all his memories. He wouldn't even remember who you are.
You sure you want to be a bender, son?
More than anything.
You sure take after your old man.
I never knew my father.
It's too foggy. We can't navigate through this storm. Our lights aren't bright enough.
Maybe Vegas isn't the best place for people like you.
What? It's full of fat guys in sandals. A lonely weekend in my dumpster with a jar of pennies and tears.
Sounds good. See you Monday.
The cops are closing in. Better ditch the loot somewhere.
Hey, yo, how about that dumpster down there?
God, it's Zoidberg. I hate to bother you, but...
This very lucky casino we own. Someone wins $1 million every hour.
Usually it's us.
Proud, grouchy people.
Well, they do work for minimum wage in a land that was once theirs.
This here the buffet. Ooh, perfect timing. It's the weekly changing of the shrimp. This much money could feed a small, starving planet, but it doesn't.
Galaxy's most secure safe. It's a whole place, a finely tuned machine for separating suckers from their money.